Hello.
Hi. How's
How's
it
your back?
going?
How's your back, sweetie?
We are live, but we will talk about the back, I guess. It's fine.
Hello.
It's much better, but yeah, it's not okay. So hopefully we're live. Hopefully people are coming into the chat and seeing us. If you are, this is going to be a fun little hour, and Alphinius has no idea about anything that's happening right
That
now.
is the truth. Yes, I have no clue.
Yes. So yeah, please come join us. We're about to have some fun.
Okay, what is this camera Mandy now? You must tell me now.
Probably should
What is
have started
going
this
on?
thing like 5 minutes ago to get people in, but I didn't want to start it without you.
Hello, Alexander. Hello, Casey.
Okay. Well, I know a lot of people are going to be watching this after the fact. A lot of people can't join us live. A lot of people already know about what's about to happen here. This has been a Gooey Surprise that has been thought about for over a month now. And I will reveal.
If you try to put the hat on me, we are going to have problems.
What?
If you try to put the hat on me, we're going to have problems.
No, we're not forcing you into a hat. So, yes, we have some people joining us right now. Michelle.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello. Okay, so we're going to start off with a little video clip. So make sure that your audio is up nice and loud so you can hear this, Alphinius.
Okay.
So I know you have no idea what's happening, and I'm not going to tell you because I want you to just experience it as it unfolds.
All right.
So,
all right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Hey, I just want to say thank you for everything. You've been, Alphinius, you've been an amazing person, friend, and mentor over these past few years since we met. Probably the best thing that I've ever come to do meeting you at Gen Con. My name is Anthony, or Ace Overton. And through the multitude of things I do between acting and writing and everything in between, I would say one of the best things is getting to work with Alphinius and Gooey Cube and being a part of such an amazing community. It's rare to find any place that you can call home where everybody is generally helpful to everyone else. And from all the different things that have been involved with, from the Adventures Guild to the Writers Guild to all the contributors and all of the different wonderful things that I found. Alphinius, you were the one who made all of this happen from the beginning. Also, I have to say this amazing, amazing photo, which I love, and of course have framed because I'm me. Love it to death, and I have so many kind words that I sometimes don't know how to express them correctly. So thank you for everything that you've done and everything more that you plan to do.
So we have an hour of this program, and so I don't know if you're getting the feel for what's happening now, but you're going to get loved on just a little bit. So, because a lot of people really appreciate what you do and what you contribute to their lives, not just Gooey Cube, but what you do to help them improve writing, connect with them socially, get them involved. So, yeah.
Well, Anthony, thank you. That was very dear. That was very dear.
So we're going to play another one. This is from Casey.
Alphinius, my friend, thank you for the inspiration, opportunity, and friendship that you provide, and overall, the leadership and example that you give to this community. You, sir, are one in a million.
And even better, say hello to Casey.
Hi.
Hello, my friend. How are you, Casey?
Hey, I'm doing great. I thought this was an Alphinius roast. Is this not? No, it's not a roast. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. We could change it on a whim. I have lots of material.
No, this is a thank you. This is a love fest for you. This is a opportunity for us to give some appreciation to you for bringing the creativity out of so many and being an example of caring and kindness and inspiration for countless hundreds, if not thousands, of individuals. And we appreciate you. You've been a dear friend, and I can't think of having gone through COVID without you there to just work these creative juices out and have the opportunity to live and to learn and to grow. And I appreciate you highly for that. But you are a dear friend, and we all care. And tried to allude to doing something special at another time, and it did not work out because of obvious reasons at Gen Con. But I think this is even a bit more intimate. And with the holiday cheer and winter's dance coming on, this is a great opportunity for that. So thank you, my friend.
No, you thank you, Casey. You have no idea. I told you many times. You know, it is a joy to know so many wonderful folks and to have this thing that we share. You know, this passion. I'm having a great time. Now y'all are getting me a little teary-eyed now. So
it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. You gonna say hi and say thank you?
Hi.
Hey.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun with you. But yeah, it's gonna get a little sticky and a little teary-eyed and a little gooey tonight. But it's all heartfelt joy and appreciation for the example really that you bring and the inspiration that you bring. So thank you.
I've got to thank you all. You don't even know. You know, I tell Mandy this all the time. You know, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable the passion and the creativity and the fun and to have a group that is, you know, not yelling at each other and encouraging each other and building up, you know, just around this goofy game that we all love. You know, it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful.
Yeah, it is great. It is great. Well, I'm going to leave you be. I will continue to watch, but welcome the next to say their piece. And thanks again. Thanks, Mandy, for doing this. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Much love, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah, lots of love.
Okay, so that's Casey, who we love. And let's play our next video. Yeah, I'm glad you had that tissue box right next to you. So
I have to because of my allergies.
Oh yeah, this is totally
This is allergies
reaction. Yeah, of course. So okay, so these are our friends from the Misfits.
I'll record on my computer.
Got it.
Hey,
Hey,
What's going on?
hi.
this message is for the Grand Wizard himself, Alphinius Goo. Probably shouldn't say it that way. Maybe not, huh? And this is coming from the Misfits to you to say thank you for bringing us together, because without Gooey Cube, we would have never met.
Yeah,
So
Very
and
this
true.
is
I never would have set fire to like half of the planet and killed Decimus's friend with the help of Pam. So, you know, it's done a lot for us, and we appreciate all the effort and the countless hours that you put in responding to every single Discord message
Mhm.
and Facebook ad that you get, even though you really don't have the time to do that and do all the work you have to for Gooey Cube.
Every post in the den constantly. Always
Every
there.
one of them, and the
Responds
replies
to
and
almost
everything.
every comment. To the
He
care,
does.
the effort.
And the wonderful artwork.
Absolutely. Oh
And-
yes.
And as you
Your
can see-
need to go over the top on all things is what has also encouraged all of us to do so.
exactly.
So,
Absolutely
your allotted 15 minutes that turns into 30 every time is actually my favorite part. So
and we're going to preemptively apologize for burning the world down.
Yeah,
big chunk
we
of
are
it.
slowly destroying every town you've made.
We try
I
not
would
just
just
like to say
that.
before I started in the affordables, I didn't think that was going to be the very first opportunity I had to do a thing. I was like, hey, set it on fire. So
The Republic is burning for sure.
We're burning our way across, yes, the Republic of Zoranthia.
mhm.
We're just
Good
making
thing
a new
We're
world.
actually over in
you know.
Vanzentia.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's so that we don't overwrite canon.
that's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
If
we'll
we
make
burn
sure
it all
that-
down, it's all fresh and new.
exactly.
For
Makes
Disney.
That.
a ton of sense.
We'll go with that.
Oh goodness. Not only thank you for bringing us together for the Misfits, thank you for placing us in the book here.
Right.
Everybody,
Oh, other side.
practice your Vanna White.
Yeah. Hey, I got it that time.
Jazz
But
hands.
thank you for just offering up a community where we can all be united under creativity and caring community. Without us, most of us, other than Pam over here, who decides she just doesn't want to come hang out with us at Gen Con. The rest of us got to meet, and it was a magical moment, and it kind of solidified our enjoyment and also our camaraderie as now known as the Affordables. So we can thank you. We can't thank you enough for everything that you've done for us, to support us, to encourage us, to push us forward, both as a stream and as writers and players. So from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sure the rest of the team, we just thank you for everything you do for us.
For sure.
Love you,
Thank you
Mr.
for all the
Wizard.
endless hours.
So
And we're going to sign off before Mandy says no more.
yeah, pretty much. That's what's going to happen. Hey, I believe we get like 2.5 minutes because there's 5 of us. That's how this should work, right?
I don't know.
Oh, and
Yeah,
also,
Don't make me do the math.
I am still the most gooey person in the Discord, and I even beat you, Wizard. So,
Because he spends all his time on a Facebook.
Here's a thank you and a call out.
that's right.
Weird.
And then you wonder why we're burning the place down.
Well,
We got this.
All righty. Thank you from us
you.
to you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
So was that live or were they?
That was pre-record.
That's what I thought. I was trying to talk to them and they were not answering.
Yeah, like, if you want to watch them, talk to them now. So yeah.
Yeah, and I'm seeing your comments. Thank you. I saw, Josh was up there and Chris and I just a bunch of folks, and just thank you. This is unbelievable. Thank you.
Well, we have another guest.
Just before we do that, because I got to say a couple things. So y'all don't know this. Most people don't know this, but Anthony and Stefan and Devin and Chris and Nick, along with AJ, are helping us to really make Sundestia special. And I had to kind of put it on hold to finish up some of this Kickstarter stuff. But the start of what is in that little Discord channel for Sundestia is amazing. And Anthony, I just thank you so much for your participation in that and helping us, and the rest of you, Chris, you too, you're out there. I know, it's just wonderful. And Casey, of course, you've become such a good friend and so kind and helpful to so many folks. And here you are, going to help us do Winter's Dance. When I told you I was worried about you getting burnt out, and thank you. And of course the Misfits, James, Pam, from when we had breakfast, out there in California, and all the rest of you crazy people, it's just wonderful to see, this little thing that you are doing. And I know it's hard. I know, trying to grow an audience with streaming and stuff and all that stuff. And I think, you just keep doing it, and just see what happens. And we're going to help our streamers. It's a goal of ours. So thank you. Truly.
Okay. Well, thank you for saying that. And yes, absolutely. What you guys are doing with your streams is wonderful, and we appreciate it so much. Okay, so next,
except for all the fires. The fires are a problem. Lots of things burning, right? It's continuous. The Butcher Farm, I think, is number one burn. I think is the number one. But there's lots of burns going on.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get him up. Da-da-da-da, drum roll.
Hey, my internet keeps going.
Happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday. Uh-oh, he's locked up.
I know so Jacob is in Disney World right now.
Disney World, right?
Streaming from Disney World.
Okay, there you are.
Yes,
for me, it's going in and out, in and out. Oh, Lord.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Jacob.
How you guys doing?
Oh, we're having a fun night.
I'm having the best time. They gave me this private room so me and Natalia could have a virtual date. So the Heart Foxes have been hanging out in this fancy
That's pretty sweaty.
wine cellar. So this whole thing is like a underground speakeasy called Enzo's Hideaway.
Wow.
And you can take this secret tunnel from Edison Restaurant down below to this secret speakeasy where Enzo keeps his stash, apparently.
Well, I'm glad that Disney World is making an extra special effort for you, and I hope that you're
Right?
having an amazing birthday. And thank you for joining us on our show.
What are you snooting there, my friend?
Yes.
I forgot the name.
Listen, I want to tell you something. I put that bottle away.
Yeah.
That bottle is on my shelf
Yeah.
in the back.
Yeah.
I ain't getting drunk till we
Yeah.
have it
Oh,
together.
yeah.
Okay,
And
so,
it's not-
so you want to have a free drink, that you bought.
Yep. Yep. I will be bringing something with me too. So me, you, and Natalia, and everybody can have some Lagavulin 16 year or whatever we can get our hands on at the time. But hey, this is about you, my friend. Let me just tell you something. You have opened up a door to my life, a different door in my life that I never expected to be open, because I'm a creative guy. I dabble in so many things, but I never really messed with writing in a confident way. I kind of wrote a couple things down and I would just forget them. I wouldn't even think about it. And, but this opportunity that, it just came out of nowhere. I randomly stumbled across you guys. Camera Mandy on YouTube said, in response to one of my comments, hey, thank you so much for the comment. Why don't you check out our Facebook group? And boom, from there on, here we are. I have like maybe 60 little mini short stories under my belt.
They're beautiful.
And
They're beautiful, my friend. The hard boxes, it's just, it is magnificent, and I read them all, man. I read them all,
I know you do, yeah. I don't know how you have time to, for God's sake.
I don't sleep. It's a new thing.
No, no, you don't. But I just want to say thank you so much for everything that I've witnessed you do for other people. And speaking for me and Natalia both tonight, we truly love you guys. We have considered our time spent in these last few years, and we value it more than most of the things that we have done in the last decade. We really think that it's one of the most special things we stumbled across, and I'm so happy to pull her into the fold of D&D and tabletop gaming, where once she knew nothing of it before she met me. And there's just, I can list a long list of things, so I'll just sum it up. Thank you very much for being the man that you are. You're a stand-up guy, and you, man, let me tell you, you have put a lot of stuff on your shoulders, and you carry it well. Sure, there's nights where you're just like, my spine's about to break, but you just keep going because you love it, man.
Understand, you give, you all are sitting here thanking me, and you don't understand, it's the energy, that you give back, is this really, I sat there, and I still remember this, right? I still remember, the Heart Foxes had just come, right? They just sort of become, right? And we did the portraits. And I went to one of our artists who, again, one of our missions is to help artists elevate themselves too. And her name was Vera. And Vera worked with us for 3 years, and then finally got a job at a studio. And she doesn't work for us anymore. And I miss her work, obviously.
Yeah.
But I couldn't be happier for her, right? But here I go to her and I send her, she does the portraits, and I say, listen, I want you to put them in this carriage, right? And I want you to put them and it's winter time, and they need to be coming, and there needs to be this big robot thing in the back, right? And all this stuff, right? The Heart Foxes.
I remember when you I remember when you showed me the draft for that. I'm like, oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah,
dude.
It was
good times.
But
good times.
Jacob, since that time, we literally well over 100 of our people are now part of this, right? And they just keep coming. Like I saw this amazing.
No, thank you.
Oh, you'll get another snoot.
Yes, I will. I'll probably be getting some rum.
But this marvelous Kevin, sorry, not Kevin. It's Kevin. He did this note.
Cycling. Here it is. Okay, I'm back. Oh, Jesus. No, I know. It is what it is.
But it is amazing how these characters are just coming, right, and appearing, and there's getting to be so many. I'm trying to keep track of them and trying to keep a spreadsheet, you know.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Right. I was going to ask you about that one day, but then I'm like, he doesn't have time to answer. That's a big question, you know.
Well, I got Elle and Allie, and they're good at keeping track of them, helping me out, you know. And then
huge shout out. Yeah. Huge shout out. I know we can't even scratch the surface on, and I think that I know how much a lot of people do. That's because I'm just taking what I can imagine they're doing and extrapolate, you know, whatever. But I know they're doing so many different things. Octopus arms and everything, you know what I mean? Just in every direction.
Yeah, one right now that we're doing, right? Literally right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk too much about it because I want to let the person who I'm doing it with reveal this one, because it's a kind of a creep. Oh, I know I'm cycling back on you right in the midst of you're getting a drink.
Being underground is weird, but it's Disney Wi-Fi, so I don't know. I caught some of what you said. Yeah.
No, it's just I just was saying we're doing one right now that does have tentacles, and I don't want to talk about it because I want to let be able to tell their story.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I swallowed wrong.
You're choking because you're so excited. So. Anyway.
Well, sir, here's to you. Here's to everything you're about. Here's to your family, your health and wellness. Mandy, this is to you as well, and your family and everything that you've done. You guys are machines, and you pour your heart and soul and blood, sweat, and tears into all of this, and we benefit from it in ways I can't even convey into words. And I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for everything.
Happy birthday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, so next up we have, let's see here. I have a whole schedule. Oh, we have Carrie. So here we go.
Hi Alphinius, thank you for being such a great friend to me and for giving me such wonderful opportunities to write in the world of IFA. You have no idea how much I appreciate you and the community that you've created. You are an excellent mentor, and I hope that we keep working together for many years to come. And we're really looking forward to you being at Alexander and mine's wedding. So, see you there.
Going to be marvelous.
Yeah. So, of course, after that, we have to play Alexander. So, here's Alexander.
Hey, Alphinius. I feel like I don't really get to say this quite often enough, but I do really treasure our friendship. But even that, it doesn't quite do it justice. Honestly, you are a fantastic mentor and an even better friend. And it's been a privilege to work with you on so many projects and to know you for as long as I have. Honestly, Gooey Cube is one of the best places that I've ever been, and it's just truly amazing to see the amount of hope that you can bring to people and the ease with which you teach them, how to bring that same hope to other people. I've just been able to do so many amazing things, with your team and with the people that we know that I never thought I'd be doing. I'd always wanted to, but never thought I would. And I really look forward to the years to come.
Well, so Mandy, before you throw somebody else up there, so Jacob, turned up because of you. It was because of you. We did the Gooey game show thing, right? And then he and Natalia, and then we end up with the Heart Foxes, right? And then we meet these crazy people who are doing this stream, right? And Alexander and Carrie were two of them. There were others, right? There's Jan and others that were Polly and others that were there, and we get to meet them and again, more creativity, right? You got all this outpouring of this wonderful, amazing passion and to be able to have a little hand in helping that flower is gratifying. It's wonderful. And I love y'all, appreciate that, those comments. And I call Alexander because, a lot of times in the old days, especially, he'd distract me he wanted to talk about something and he'd distract me from something I was doing, right? And so I started calling him a marvelous distraction because I really, I kind of liked being distracted, It was
Not for me, though. I don't get called the marvelous distraction.
Well, that's a different thing, Kimberly.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, hey. Are you ready for next video?
Yeah, but before you do that, I just want to say, the thing is, I want to say this. You have within you. I don't. I'm talking to all of you all now too. You have within you these marvelous ideas and these wonderful creative things that you have. And I, cameraman, he knows this, but I've been in this advertising business, the creative business for most of my life. Other than when I was a kid. And it is so gratifying. I can't even tell you to see, Xyothe. I really have confidence that if I had to do a Xyothe by myself, it will be good. But I think there is no question it is considerably better because of all of you. And I think there are more people coming, and I think there are more people who are going to love this, and I think they're going to bring more things. And I can't wait for you to see. I'm finishing the last typographical edits hopefully tonight. The covers are already out to print, and the S invert is done, and it's almost 400 pages. I know we said it was only going to be 250, but it's almost 400 pages, and it is magnificent. And it's because of all the friends who are helping to make it magnificent. And so all y'all out there, if you aren't a member of the Contributors Guild and you think you can't write or whatever it is, don't be afraid. Come join, have fun. Life is too short not to have fun.
I agree with that. Absolutely. Speaking of fun, this next person is incredibly fun.
Merry Christmas, Alphinius. I just want to thank you, my friend, for all that you've done for me throughout 2021, making this one of the best years of my life. You've done so much. You've welded this great community together and let me be a part of it. We've enjoyed entertaining each other, and quite honestly, after 2020, my fires were at an all-time low, but you gave me a chance where nobody else did. With what you've formed with Gooey Cube and all of this community, this will all last on long after us. And now your name is in print, my name is now in print, and we've made some really good things that people really seem to love. And I'm incredibly happy and proud to be a part of it. I'm hoping that as the years go on, we continue to grow together, closer as friends and collaborators. And I never want to get off this train, to be honest with you. So thank you again, my friend. Merry Christmas to you and Ms. Goo, and to all of our Gooey friends, of course. But you are marvelous, my friend. So until we next get a chance to speak again, which I can't look forward to enough, thank you, and may all of your adventures be sticky. Ha ha! Farewell.
Well played, Zixgramus. Well played. Hi, Rob. Thank you, my friend. I told this story a few times, but I'm gonna tell it one more time. So Strangely Gooey Holiday was this kind of my baby, and I really wanted to do it myself, and there was not enough time. And I kept thinking about all the people in the den who I'd watched all their writings, and I read all your stuff, so you put something up there. I say, hey, you want to write a paragraph about something? I'm going to read it. And you better well bet I will. And Strangely Gooey Holiday is interesting for us because we tend to lean a little dark with our adventures, but I wanted Strangely Gooey Holiday to have a humor to it. And I was like, who could do this? Because I can't, and then I got on a Zoom call with old Rob, and I said, Rob, I got this thing, man. It's pretty important to me. And you want to take it on. And he did just a magnificent job taking it and running with it and making it a really good adventure. And Rob, by the way, I think Trudy has sold somewhere around 60 of those now. It was 45. So I'm sure with the weekend and all that stuff, I'm sure she's got to be well into the 60 or 70 of those things by now. So she was confident. She thought she could sell most of the 100 that she actually got from us. So you're nationwide now. Well, at least you're Grand Junction wide.
Well, that's all to you and your credit, actually.
No, sir.
And Trudy's
do the work,
an amazing saleswoman. Yeah.
Trudy as well. The thing is, with everybody, we all appreciate you in different ways, Alphinius, and I'm kind of a historian, you know. I study game history and I've lived through a lot of game history. And when you appreciate some of the things that have gone on before, one thing you can't deny, what you have built, you, Alphinius, nobody else has been able to do this. You have built a juggernaut of potential that nobody. There have been cults of personality, there have been demagogues in the gaming industry, there have been great minds that have worked together, but nobody has been as all-inclusive, trying to draw everyone in the way that you have, outside of selfish reasons. Instead of trying to be the emperor sitting on top of the throne, you stay out of the limelight in so many of the things. But without you, could any of this have happened? I don't believe so. You are an enigma, a wonder, and the reason for all of this. And I think it's almost blinding to some of us how exactly magnificent this thing has become, because it's unique. It'll never happen again. There's nobody else as selfless, as driven, and as charismatic to draw all these people in as you have been.
Well,
so I don't think that I'm so absolutely positive. I don't know anybody else in gaming who could do what you've done or who will continue to do what I'm positive you will continue to do on every stretch of the imagination. And again, personally, you have done a great deal to transform even my life. Before, I was a writer. Now, I'm an author.
Yes, you are. And a good one, sir. And a good one.
And for every little thing that I can do in this community, if I can entertain with a silly little video that I do, or make something that makes people laugh or gives people joy, that's what I can do to try to help out. And I allow my little light to shine in the community to make all of these other lights glow a little bit brighter. But you are our great star, Alphinius. Without you, I couldn't see this happening. So thank you so much. All of us who have put in work, and I haven't put in nearly as much work as some of the people around you, but all of this couldn't exist without you. So thank you. I am truly appreciative, and I will always be in your debt, sir. Well, if you need anything, call on me, and I will be happy to try to give you my best.
We're just gonna keep going and see what happens. We got a whole lot more world to build. That's the wonderful thing. Is that we got a lot of. I saw you freeze up there for a moment, Robbie.
Oh, he's frozen.
He's froze.
Okay, Rob, thank you so much for joining us. You're frozen right now. Thank you for joining us, Rob. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Thank you, Rob.
All right, take care.
We can leave. Thank you so much.
So listen, this is the thing, most of our folks have never really written professionally at all. Carrie's one who has, and she's also just a marvelous writer, but most of us have never. And that is wonderful to me to be turning out what I think is some of the best material that's ever been made for 5th edition or any edition. And I've read a lot of stuff, and so I know that maybe sound a little arrogant, but I really believe it. And it's because it's the passion, right? It's the heart, and here Rob shows up, and the next thing you know, we got this goofy wizard Zixgramus, right? Who's all of a sudden, friends with Alphinius, and then there's all these people that are just kind of coming around, and it is marvelous, unbelievable.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, next up, I am going to read you a letter from Donnie. It's a long letter, and they wanted me to read it in a goblin voice. So I'm going to try.
Well, I guess you got the time to read it.
I received a book. I can't do this, guys. But there you have an idea of what my goblin voice is like this. I don't know if that's right. It's more like a berry. Oh, wait, what's this?
Oh, Greg is walking in with a bunch of stuff.
Hold on, I'm adding Michelle on because
My God.
when you get this. I know, I'm sorry, Michelle, but the presents are coming and you have to be on for this.
Oh,
So,
yes.
Hi, Michelle.
This first one, I do not know who it's from. It's from someone called RPG Secret Santa. So
wait, say again.
RPG Secret Santa. So we don't know who these are from. Sorry, Michelle. Everyone, Michelle is on because the presents are coming, and Michelle is the one who orchestrated the big present. So she needs to be on for this.
Where's the face?
Is it a sorting hat? I don't know. It looks like
Slytherin.
Yeah.
Oh, almost.
I will occupy a place of honor in the office, just not on my balding pate. Hello, dear Michelle.
We'll put it on the rack with the other hat. And there's one more thing in there.
I'm looking at it. I don't know that I can put it on the camera. But I'm gonna try. Oh, this is what it says. It says RPG. Oh, so Secret Santa. So we there's an RPG group that does this Secret Santa thing every year, and we did a Secret Santa and sent to someone, and someone has sent this to me. And of course, they must know a little bit about me because they sent the damn hat.
Yes, I think they know so much about you. Like you need a hat, and there should also be one other thing in there.
Oh, in the box. Hold on.
Or in the bag? Yeah.
Hold on. Oh yes, way at the bottom. Yes. Hold on. Marvelous. Oh, wow.
So we got some dice.
Yeah, I see this. I know of these folks. Oh, are those not beautiful? Well, if I can pull it open, I will do it. I'm gonna have to. There we go. All right. Yeah. So these. This is from Blacksmith, and they make marvelous dice. And yes, look at those. I will pull one out so you can see it. And I hope this is not boring. Look at that. Look at this right there.
Nice.
Ooh,
That's
so
pretty. Yes, and they got a lot of weight. So then your father throws dice at me the next time, Mandy.
Oh, I got him even better metal dice that have pointed edges on them. They will hurt. They will hurt when he throws them at you. Yeah. And then it's a big present there.
Yes, I'm looking at it. Do you want me to try to? Do you want me to? I don't even know how you did this. This is miraculous.
Yeah, it's awesome, and everyone's seen a picture of it. Let me see what I can do.
Do you want me to take a picture of it? And
I had a picture with me and Elle with it today. But yes,
was he in the office when you took that picture?
No, he has no idea what any of this is. This is a big surprise.
Thank you, Secret Santa, whoever you are.
Let me see if I can.
This is magnificent. This is Camera Mandy. We have to figure out how to put this in the office. We have to put this somewhere. So
yes, we will. And so basically, what he's talking about is a poster that everyone who contributed to the West Vedestia, they sent us their signatures in and signed it. And I'm trying to see. And Michelle orchestrated this.
Michelle, this is like, I mean, I don't even know how to. It's not possible to do this. It's huge. This thing is enormous. Can you kind of? Oh goodness.
Let me see if I can put the image in. Hold on. But yes, and Michelle, this entire stream was Michelle's idea.
Oh, Michelle, this is unbelievable. This is like, I mean, this is fabulous. I mean, it's everybody, this is unbelievable. In fact,
sorry, Michelle, I'm covering you up right now, but this is what the poster looks like.
Oh, even Loke Butt is on here. Oh, yes, yeah. There's Camera Mandy and Elle. They are.
And there's a space for you to sign it too, Alphinius.
Oh, is that?
Oh, we lost Michelle.
Oh, no.
But hey, I have a video.
Come back, Michelle. Come back.
Yeah, come back, Michelle. I have a video for Michelle that we can play right now. So let me play Michelle's video.
This is so beautiful.
Hi, Alphinius. It's Michelle. I really just wanted to say how thankful I am that you took a chance on your dream and you wrote the material for Gooey Cube in the beginning. And I'm so thankful that you took a chance on a whole bunch of geeky strangers and gave us opportunities to put in our little ideas here and there and give our input into this great company that you've created. And I'm so happy to have gotten to meet you in person and so happy to have met some of the other people because of you. You are the guru of gaming, and I'm so very thankful for you. And I wish you a happy holiday and a happy new year. And I can't wait to write more Gooey stories with you guys.
Indeed.
And we'll have her back.
There she is. Hello, my
I don't know what happened there. I just pooped.
So sorry, the present came down a little early, so we had a whole thing orchestrated where Michelle. So that's why I had to add Michelle really quickly to the stream, because she's the one who really put in the thought and ideas behind all this, and asked everyone to send their signatures in. And Lolo put together the final project, and me and Elle, did our best. So
I mean, it is. I mean, this is just unbelievable. I mean, it's just. We have to put that in the office. We have to figure out how to do that, cameraman, on one of the sidewalls or something.
We'll definitely put it up.
I figured that was the first piece that was truly organic, and it was all of us. Even if it was little bits of everybody, it was all of us in there. No. So that was just really special. That was like the one piece that was amazing.
I think about it all the time, Michelle. I picked it up. I picked up that West Vedestia. I have one regret with West Vedestia, and I'm going to fix it. Because I was so worried about the pages. I didn't put in all the artworks because the page numbers had gotten so big. So, but we're gonna do this limited edition, and I'm gonna put all those artworks that we didn't have into the limited edition, because and now I know we can go to 495 page or 395 pages, and it's not a problem.
You can go to 500 pages. We won't complain.
Or just do part 1 and part 2. There's workarounds.
Well, I think about that all the time. I mean, there's all these wonderful places that we only just kind of scratch the surface, right, Michelle? We just...
Oh yeah.
I
mean,
you can totally do like little individual stories and tidbits and.
Yes.
I tell you, after this.
Oh no! Don't go, Michelle. Come on.
Michelle, we lost Michelle.
No.
All right, we'll bring Michelle. She'll come back on. We'll bring her on. For now, let me play you another
Michelle,
video, and I will get to Donnie's letter. I will just do that a little bit later. So here we're gonna play Geeky Hoodie.
Hail, my friends! It is I, Alphinius Goo. 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 Hail, my friends! It is I, Alphinius Goo.
Sorry. I am not Alphinius Goo. I didn't mean to disappoint. I met Alphinius Goo through Facebook and through Facebook Messenger, and quickly it became a friendship. Now we've developed a lot of crazy things together, but most of all, this great brotherhood that drawn me into Gooey Cube and drawn me into this great community, and to consider him one of my closest friends. And Alphinius Goo, I hope you really enjoy this. And I appreciate you, and I can't imagine my life without you. So, to many more adventures.
To the Isle of Undulu, sir.
Well, hello there.
And Santa himself.
Ho, ho, ho. Here we go with the goo. Me and you.
Yeah, hello, my friend. How are you doing?
I am doing marvelous. Can you see me okay?
Oh, you look great.
Thank you. See, all wise people wear one of these, what I understand. It's a very, very holidays. So were you surprised? How surprised were you?
I'm going to tell you a tale. Let me tell you this tale.
Okay, tell me the tale.
So Lolo, who works in our office, Lolo, who works in our office.
Yeah, me too.
Sent me an email, and Mandy says to me, "You can't open this email. Do not open this email."
She thought the present was for you guys. not for Alphinius Goo.
Oh.
Yes. So she sent and it said, West Vedestia signature was the title.
Well, I promise I did not open it.
Yes, I said you will regret it if you open this email. Just delete it.
So I did not open it. So she just told me I was supposed to be here, and and I was supposed to wear a Gooey shirt, and I didn't think about that, and I was sitting down here working, and all of a sudden it was like the time, and I didn't know what you all got me by surprise. I did not know this was happening at all. So, and
awesome.
I agree. You look great, Geeky.
Thank you. I would just so you know, for the next Kickstarter, I am wearing the prototype, the Gooey underoos. So we're still working out the quirks with that. So I'll let you know how it works out.
I appreciate that. I hope they are comfortable.
Very, very comfortable and sticky
and
bouncy
and breathable. We need
breathable. There you go.
Breathability.
You know what? The worst thing about this, bringing me on a live video unscripted. That's scary, man. Y'all living large over there.
Listen, listen. I want to say something. Listen, I want you to hear this. Many, and I know you don't mind, right? So
right.
Geeky is one of the most inspirational people I've met in my life, and this is the truth. He is one of the most positive people. He works hard to uplift other folks, and he has faced some things in his life that most of us have never had to face. And Geeky, from the bottom of my heart, you blow me away, and I really treasure our friendship. And we are doing the Isle of Undulu next year. I promise.
Yes. And we have many things in the Gloomport coming.
Yes,
we have maps and scary things.
Well, and my friend, listen, I want you to know this. That Strong Arm McGillen's Tavern, right? That was sort of that one, and Captain Catway and Grey Ezon, you're right, on the ship, and the group with Matthias, Redthorn, and Thelic, and goodness gracious, Falcon and Tiok. So all of those are our people, and I'm going to try to do all of those. And I really want to grab Christy, who's Kara School Thyra, and I want to grab Governess, right, who is Marvelous Michelle, and then Father Jiki and a couple of other folks, and I want to do it outside of the Blue Pearl Sanctuary. So
awesome.
I think it would be a wonderful,
it's gonna be great.
Yeah, wonderful little image to do. So
you know what? I'm going to go ahead and add on some more people here.
Oh,
hi, John.
Go.
Hi, Alphinius. Hi, Ken.
Hey.
How are you? Hi, Geeky.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's going good. We're burning the midnight oil.
Burning the midnight oil.
So yeah, you all don't know this, but and Josh gets some good credit here too. But I got to give a lot more credit to Kaya. They came out first to help us with Valandia, right, which was another one of my things that I really felt was really important, because we needed some really evil bad guys, in this world. And of course they not only made the bad guys in Valandia, but Josh is now one of them in the portrait, right? So we got Marvelous Alexander was Kalnovic, right? And now we've got this Zoldatharan Vildine, who is no one's going to like him at all, right?
Everybody will love me. You're
gonna like to hate him.
So Valandia is like really bad, it's like not good at all, right? And blood touch people disappeared, all this kind of stuff, right? But the unsung hero is our dear Kaya. And the reason why the unsung hero is our dear Kaya is because our Marvelous Elle and Marvelous Allie have been just buried at our office. And the need to proofread this 400-page book and make sure there's no typos, or at least try to get as many of them as possible, right?
There will be typos. I'm sorry.
So dear Kaya has been just beating herself going through this thing, and there's all these comments, and now these little typos that we got to fix. But Kaya, thank you, Josh, thank you, and you, Geeky, of course.
Wow, love you, man.
Thank you
You're
all
the best.
so much for joining us.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
Thanks,
and we love
Ken.
you, man. All right. Bye.
Love you guys so much. Thank you all. Okay, we have Michelle back.
Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Oh, I can hear myself on the stream.
Okay, we have Michelle back.
Oh, we lost Michelle again. Michelle, just know that we love you so much, and thank you so much for orchestrating this amazing surprise for Alphinius.
Michelle, you are a tiny person with an enormously wonderful heart, and it shines through. You know, we were out there at the convention, and you know, everybody's asking me, you know, who's this really wonderful person who's so nice and just dear, and it was you, you know, and I just you know, you've been Gooey for a long time, and I appreciate you and value our friendship, my friend, more than you know. I don't value your internet connection though.
I'm gonna add Josh and Kaya back on because they're still hanging out. Hi.
Hello.
I just saw that you're still hanging out, so I just want to make sure you guys got a chance to say everything that you wanted to
Yeah,
say.
I just wanted to let you know. I don't know if you know this, Kim, but my dad, he got in a car pitting accident when he was really young, before I was born, and kind of prevented him from working a typical job. And so he took up the pen and the quill and went to become an author. And I kind of grew up with that as my fatherly example. And it's always been a dream of mine to get published like my father did. And he really made that dream come true for me. So I really appreciate you making that dream for me. It's been a lifelong goal. It's really meant a lot to me. And I had the actual opportunity over Thanksgiving to kind of show him some of the spreads you showed on Facebook and some of the little Easter eggs from our family that we put in there. And he got a little emotional. So I appreciate you making that happen for me and my dad getting a little closer together.
That is a wonderful thing, my friend. Listen, everybody gonna hate these Volandians. You all did a great job, you know. Yeah, everybody gonna hate these Volandians.
But you know what? It's like you love to hate them.
Yeah, well, you know, what's good is having a place of adventure if everybody's all nice.
Exactly.
It's a boring place to adventure. Hey, let us go down to the spa together and have a libation. You know, let's do that like for our game. You know that.
Exactly. Well, I just want you to know that Kai and I really, really do care about you in the most sincere and genuine way. I wish we had enough words in the English dictionary to say how awesome you and Cameron Mandy are and everyone in the studio, behind the scenes, making everything happen. But there's not enough words. You know, words only communicate feeling, and you can't really communicate that with how we feel about you guys. So just wanted to sincerely and respectfully wish you a Merry Christmas, and thanks for all your night messages and burning oils and phone calls. It's meant a lot to us.
That book looks good, doesn't it, Josh? You got that
it's so good.
A few people got a preview, right? And it's
I'm excited for Cameron Mandy's mind to be blown as she goes through.
Yeah, you haven't seen it yet, Cameron Mandy.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I mean, you know what I'm excited about is getting to learn all these places and all the inspiration that you guys have put into it, all the imagination. Like it is truly mind-blowing, and I can't wait to like get these out to the masses. Like I want everyone to see how amazing you guys have done with creating this unique world. So yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, there's all these places. You know, Matt and Daniel worked really hard on Estanasa, which is this Algerian place, you know, which is really cool. And there's some corruption things going on in there, and that involves the Volandians. It's really nasty, you know. And then Marvelous AJ and Keith, you know, did this Adjuvant Dune Archipelago, and with a little bit of help from Jim and Josh helped a little bit too, and really now this place is, you know, is great because it's got the Volandians in there and all this conflict, right? And then we had, of course, the Volandians, you know, which everybody gonna hate them, which Josh and Kyle worked so very hard on, right? But it's more than that, right? Because we got this marvelous Avoda Malou, where we had Adam, and we had Kerry, and we had Alexander, and AJ stepped in there, and really these elves are what I hope they would be. I think they're marvelous. And then Nate and Michael did this whole Vindraxian tundra, and really brought this thing to life. And then of course Jason, who worked so diligently on trying to get the wastes really good, I think people are going to read it and just be just be astounded. And there's a lot of other folks that I should be naming more people, but there's all these little tidbits that are in there, from various people, Tinkerton's Folly from Keith, and you start looking at them all and you're like, wow, this is pretty cool, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm never going to be able to adventure in all these places, right? I can't live long enough, right? But the joy is the creation, right, Josh? That's
absolutely. Absolutely. And without you, it wouldn't have happened. So thank you so much, my friend. Means a ton to me and my family. So
we got more to do. We got a whole world still to make over the next few years. I'm excited to see how it goes.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. A beautiful Christmas tree, by the way.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you. It has 5,000 LEDs.
Yeah, LEDs are the
wow.
best.
Awesome. All right, we'll see you guys soon, okay?
See ya.
Bye, friends.
Okay, next up, so we're going to be going a little long. My well thought out schedule has gone.
I'm really trying to not be too gabby.
No. Okay, I'm going to show you our next guest. Ready?
Yes.
Come on, you didn't think you'd get away without me?
Hello, my marvelous distraction.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, come on. You couldn't do this without having me on, right?
I was surprised. I thought, well, maybe they were loveboarding or whatever you all doing.
Well, I mean, I finally have Carrie here. But,
I know it's the best. Carrie, it's good to have you here.
She's sitting right across from me.
Carrie, hi.
She's coming around, but no, really, we're really just so thankful that we met you. See my wonderful fiance here.
Yeah, like almost done here.
Look, we picked up the marriage license today. All right, it was good.
Exciting.
I know, but no, really, we are just so blessed to have met you, and be as much of part of the community as we are. And you never would have thought it from our first conversation. There are definitely some sparks flying when we first met him, but it was truly impressive. That was one thing that really stood out to me, how well you took our criticism when we first came in, because we had some pretty strong criticism, but no, you were like, you know what, you're right, and I was like, I have a lot of respect for this guy. That's really how
the thing is, no one's perfect, right? The problem is too many people think they are, right? Not too many people, but some people think they are, right? And
I'm perfect.
And the creative camera Mandy. Now where did Alexander go?
Come on.
You know what? Okay.
So Carrie says to me, we're talking, going through this stuff, and Carrie says, I really love the fairy, right? This happened, right, Alexander, right? And then Alexander, like, I really want to do this Kalnovic guy. I want to do this vile desolation, right? And all of these things, I had a little bit of beginning, right? A little bit of foundation, right? This is what I'm hoping it will be, kind of go in this direction. And then these wonderful folks just take them, right? And we talk a little bit and change some things and move some things around. And the next thing you know, you have these incredible places. There would be, as I've said many times, there'd be no Wild Hearts without Kerry, right? And there really wouldn't be a Kalnovic the way the Kalnovic is without you, So it's just wonderful. It's just amazing. So,
no, but truly, my friend, it's you who set up the community in such a way that allows that to be what it is. And, you somehow managed to be amazing and humble at the same time. Usually it's pick one, but
what humble.
I am very humble.
Look,
you've heard it from Alexander. And
look, if you look at wizards in general, he's very humble. If you take a spectrum of all wizards, he's very humble. Even the really bad ones are, think that they're divinely blessed.
It is my love of the halfling leaf.
Yes, exactly, and the halfling leaf and their simple nature that lets you be humble, right? You make many visits to their lands. Truly, my friend.
Alexander, truly, man. What a
pleasure. No. The pleasure is ours. It has been truly a fantastic journey, and I am excited to keep walking that path.
Yeah, we're just on the first lap. We haven't
not even the first lap. No, I'm so excited with now that everything is wrapping up with the wedding here. We'll be able to be back in the Goo soon, and it'll be great.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited for the two of you, and congratulations, and what a marvelous thing, to have Carrie here, and hopefully seeing you here in February, right?
You'll be seeing us
Well,
in
I'll see you in
January.
January, but I mean all of us being able to see.
But yeah,
many of us.
then the whole Goo people will get to meet Carrie at Genghis Khan. So better look forward to it, Mandy.
Oh, I'm so excited. I didn't know you guys were coming out. I'm so excited. That is going to be so much fun. Please, everyone, please join us. Genghis Khan is going to be awesome.
It's going to be fantastic.
And I'm just going to put this out there right now. I'm shooting a Gooey Cube documentary while we were out there doing interviews and stuff with people. So
fantastic. That's awesome.
A documentary. Yes, we've achieved documentary status.
Well, I mean, it's like a casual documentary.
Honestly, Gooey Cube is worthy of documentaries and books. You know what I mean? People will write books about this in 10 years, make a documentary. It'll be on Netflix.
Listen, I am so this, but Alexander, you more than most, right? That I've had this conversation with that I knew because I just know this game world, that there were so many people out there just would love to be able to add a little spice rather than, have somebody else enjoy their wonderful creations, right? Rather than just doing it around their table, I just knew it. And it's sure, I mean, you've seen Jacob Hatfield's stuff, you've seen this marvelous Hard Fox things that he writes, and it's just, and these things just keep coming, and they just inspire you, and they lift you up, it's just, I mean.
Honestly, that is the greatest lesson that we could learn, and almost all of us are still learning it from Gooey Cube, and that is how to be humble and how to share. You know what I mean? Like how to not believe that your creation is the greatest, and instead love what everyone else is doing around you. And that's kind of what, you lead by example with. And that's why Gooey Cube is as amazing as it is, because that is the expectation of everyone. And you don't tell them that, they just see it.
If I have learned anything over this journey, being a creative director in the advertising business, is that collaboration makes things better.
Yeah,
and it just is. It's the truth. Almost always, collaboration makes things better.
Exactly, and people just see, or they just experience how wonderful they feel after a conversation with yourself, or when you leave something nice, and they want to do that for another person. And that's how Gooey Cube is what it is.
Chris, you're not a dork. You are incredibly talented. And Austin, I saw your little note there. Yes, it is amazing how, and I'm telling you, we're going to keep getting better, right? This is the thing. We're just kind of learning this process and figuring out how we do it, but we're going to keep getting better, and we're going to keep, there's so many tales to tell. So many tales. Eventually I'm going to have enough villains that I'm going to do like a villain image, with Calvin Vick and Zoldothrin, because I'm sure there's a few more of you dark-hearted people out there that want to be a villain.
I'm not dark-hearted. Just believe everyone should have the right to live forever. Okay, I'm the good guy.
Philosophically, I don't know that I can totally argue with the point.
Okay, well, we have got to keep moving because it is now 8:03, and I still have probably another 10 minutes of stuff to go through. So
Merry
thank you
Christmas.
so much for joining us.
Merry Christmas, Alexander. Happy
Thank you for all
holidays.
your contributions. We appreciate you, and we appreciate Gary. Thank you so much, Gary. And they're talking about their wedding. I guess they're live streaming their wedding, and so very cool. Anyway, okay, I'm going to read the letter from Donnie now in the Goblin voice. No, I'm not going to do the Goblin voice. Okay, so what drew me to Gooey Cube? I received a phone call from Alphinius about having a place at our convention, Genghis Khan. We have started talking about what Gooey was at the time and what the ambition going forward is to become. After talking for about an hour, Andrea, right? Andrea? Okay. And I got in the car and drove across town to meet.
Well, actually, it has an apostrophe. So technically in Zayathe, she is Andrea. Okay. But in our world, she's just Andrea.
Drove across town to meet with Colt, who handed us the press kit, which included The Darkest Dream, a large map of Zayathe, and the Weirded World book itself. After reading through the adventure and viewing all of the offerings, I thought to myself, that price point is too low. And I agree with that, actually. Just saying. That saves me more than my time in just the, hey, let me look that up. 1 sec. Hang on, let me flip to the right page. Or all the time I would spend cutting images from PDFs to show my players. It was about being set free from the chains of the minutia that is the GM's normal prep. The work I was allowed to do was practice practice voicing my characters, connecting plots to other ideas I wanted to insert into the story, and the red herrings. Oh, the red herrings I could spend days on. After the initial meetings, setting up the Great Gooey Genghis giveaway show, after the convention had run its course, after everything was done, I could get back to gaming. But wait, there's more. There was this excellent small group of people in a Facebook group called the Gooey Game Masters of Enlightenment. It was small and dedicated and really, really into it. Then it kept growing and growing. Then there was a call out to submit material for the next publication. Wait, what? You want us to be part of this project? I was sold as a lifetime customer, backed the Kickstarter, and made all my submissions, and even filled out a little form with my small idea. Having a deadline to write something so small was such an inspiration for me to write more. That inspiration was well worth the price of admission. Thank you, Donnie.
Well, Donnie, thank you, my friend. You all don't know this. I met this wonderful couple, Donnie and Andrea, and Colt and I. We actually went to this place where we had a cigar, which was wonderful, right? So we had a little cigar. We did some chatting, and Jacob, we had a snoot. So we had this wonderful time, and I was so surprised because really in Denver, which is the center of the country, there really isn't a relatively big TTRPG convention. Genghis is sort of the biggest one that they have. And I asked about that, and they said, well, some people tried, and then they kind of dropped the ball and did some things, and it just didn't work. And I just said to him, I said, why don't we try to help you, grow this convention, because I would love to have a big convention in our backyard. And so that's, from us, Donnie and Andrea, Gooey Cube is your friend, and we're going to do our best to help you grow that convention, because we would love to have that. It's central to the country. It's easy for most people to get to. It's right in the Denver airport, which is typically for most places, it's not going to be super expensive airfares. And Genghis Khan is really, really fun. And I don't know, there's a big count. I kind of want to ask Casey, but there's at least 50, 60, 70 Gooey people coming now. And I'm really, really excited. I need to figure out how I don't have to stand in that booth the whole time, because I'm going to have to spend some time with some of our friends. So, but thank you, Donnie and Andrea, truly. I'm so glad we met, and so excited for the future of Genghis Khan and Gooey and us working together to bring a really special thing, I think, down the road to Denver. Well, you'll bring it. We'll just help a little bit. But the Gooey Game Show, you all need to put that down Thursday night before Genghis Khan. We're going to do that thing big. We're going to give away a lot of prizes, and we're going to do it like we've done in the past, but with far better production values than we've ever had. Right, Camera Mendy?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Also, join us for Good Morning Zayate on Saturday, because I am implementing a lot of our new design stuff and a new streaming software. Finger crossed this all goes flawlessly, but I'm very excited about it. So yeah, we're only going up with our video production quality. So
yeah, the Gooey Game Show, though, I think is going to be really fun. We might even, Donnie's trying to get us, and Andrea's trying to get us some celebrities. And so I'm really excited to see how this kind of comes together, and there's no games going on during the opening ceremony, so the whole room should be filled with. We really will have a studio audience, and we're going to do our best to do something really fun and give away a lot of stuff to people. And we've got some friends already donating prizes, and Gooey's going to donate stuff, and other people will donate stuff, and we'll end up with I think a really nice prize package and prize pool. So, and we're even going to advertise it. So we're going to do our best to have a big group. And there will be a studio audience component, just like we've done in the past, right? There'll be the studio audience, the stream audience, like we've done in the past. So the people on the stream will have chances to win prizes as well.
It is time to listen to more videos. So, are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Alphinius, Mark here. I'm a man of few words, so I'll get straight to the point. When we first met back in 2020, I thought you were just a man who said ha-ha a lot. As I've gotten to know you better, I realize that you're one of the most kind and genuine men I know. It's been a privilege and an honor being your friend. And I'm pretty sure there's a hee-hee and a ho-ho in you somewhere. Merry Christmas and gooey on, Alphinius.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah, ho ho, right?
Our people so
yeah. So Mark Cameramani, I got to say this too, because really, Gen Con, you kind of remember this, right? Because you couldn't go. There's all this COVID stuff, and I'd just been sick, and poor Elle was sick, and Riley was sick, and basically we had nobody at Gen Con to be able to do it. And I had this terrible fatigue. I could barely even stand up, right? And all these Gooey people that were at Gen Con, which were mostly there just to run games, they helped man the booth, and it was just, anyway, the dedication in the East Vedestia book includes all of them. At least I think I got all of them. So anybody I missed, I'll have to do something really nice for you, but I don't think I missed anybody. But it was a treasure. And Mark, it's a treasure to know you, and I appreciate you very, very much. And I really, really enjoyed our games when you all came and played with Josh and Kaya, and with Tanya and Casey, and that was just a really fun time. Mike still talks about it. It was and Elle still talks about it. It was really, really a good time. So we are blessed.
Blessed is what we
Yeah.
are. All right. Next up, this is a little clip from David, and he did something a little bit more unique. So here we go.
Thank you, David. David has been wonderful, and he's been going through some stuff, and he started to get on the upswing, which we are really, really happy about. And David, all the little things you do, and to make people smile and make me smile, and it is just a pleasure, and I just again, this is the whole thing, people show, and all of a sudden they're excited to be a part of this thing we're doing. And David, I can't thank you enough for giving me, in the midst of your difficulties, giving me smiles. That is so dear and wonderful. And I just appreciate our friendship, and I'm excited for the next phase for you as well. So you keep on that good path, my friend. You keep on that good path.
David, we love your videos, like your animations. I love the one with Alphinius. What was it? Wizard Daddy?
Yeah, the Wizard Daddy. That was a little. That's the one you're in trouble for, David. That's
no, not trouble. Perfection is what we call it. Perfection. Okay. Next up, I have a letter from Christy. So, dearest friend Alphinius Go, Madame Carascol Thyra and Governess Avanche Mural, aka Chris and Misha, Callan, would like to applaud you for your hard work, incomparable kindness, amazing creativity, and priceless friendship. A little over a year ago at Gen Con, I was introduced to the Goo. I was enthralled and amazed by you. Of course, I had to Goo my wife. She came along willingly and is equally amazed by you. I can't imagine life without you. Our conversations have been heartwarming and reflect our deep love for you. Being contributors has been the greatest writing experience for both of us. Being part of the actual Zayate world as NPCs, something beyond our wildest dreams. Having a mountain named after my Nana was the best tribute. All of it is thanks to you. Enjoy this night and every day forward. Your light has shone brightly and will continue to inspire us and many others. With our deepest love and respect.
My friends, Christy was like number 10 or something like that in the Gooey Den, Cameramandi. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I know. I remember. Yeah.
She and Chris, who just made a comment very, very early on, when there was very few folks, and Michelle, I'm sorry, Misha, and Christy, it helped us in a lot of ways. Christy, I think, was the first person I asked if she just do a little moderation of the group. You know what I'm excited about our group? It requires almost no effort on the part of the moderators, like nothing, except for approve someone to join. And we, it's just, it's a tribute to all of you, how your kindness and consideration, it's just, well, I agree, Chris, she's very uplifting. I appreciate more than you know, Christy and Misha, your friendship and just being a part of this and helping to advance it, because you were here, I mean, so long ago when it was so tiny, and now here we are, and I know there's lots of people in the world that pay for followers and just do things to try to just build up their group, and we never do any of that kind of stuff. We meet people at conventions, we invite them to join, we have friends who bring friends, but that's it, and we just keep on going. So my friends, much love to you, and the Blue Shine Archipelago would not be the same without Kara School Thyra and Thyra Island, right, and the governess, right. So this is and you might have heard, if you're watching, you might have heard that we're going to figure that out outside of the Blue Pearl Sanctuary, because I have 2 Maroon, right, that are a part of this madness in the Gloomport, and we shall see how that goes here over the next few months.
All right, we have 2 more videos for you. Okay.
Okay.
This is. There we go.
Alphinius Goo. What else is there to say about you? Well, my friend, I can't say enough about you. Your personality, your greatness, your sincerity. I love it. I come onto Facebook, come onto the Discord. And just, even if it's a day where I just don't feel like being creative, I don't care about the D or the D. You're there. You make me happy. You make me smile. Your sincerity, your over-the-top antics. You, sir, are a treasure and a delight. Without you, I wouldn't have been as creative as I was over the winter of 2019-2020. And without you, I wouldn't strive to be even more creative in the future. And I hope someday when I grow up, I too will be like you.
Well, Henry has this thing in the Gloomport, which you all find out about, which is the inverted tower, and there's a wonderful little tale around that. And long ago, we started talking about this, and the wizard therein is named after, I believe, his three grandchildren. Might be his 3 children. I can't remember. You have to remind me, my friend, if you are watching. But it's really it's wonderful to have all these little. I mean, we got Easter eggs on top of Easter eggs, right? And people don't even know, right? And it's just wonderful. So thank you, my friend, because you inspire me more than you know, my friend. And you've been Gooey for a long time yourself.
I didn't pay anyone anything to say all this nice stuff about you. So, I mean, if it were
they're just sucking up because
they were up to me, they would take it down a notch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everyone just genuinely really loves and appreciates you. And yeah. All right. So last but not least, I'm going to play a little video that is an audio clip. I ended up adding some epic music in because what he was saying was really sweet. But at one point, he does call you Papa Smurf, and I appreciate that. So, okay, this is from Ben.
Mighty Alphinius, friend, teacher, motivator, source of joy and inspiration. When I stumbled across the first 2 volumes of the Red Star Rising campaign on Drive-Thru RPG in November or December 2019, I was simply infected with goo. I wanted more. By the time Discord came along and we had the first submission round, The Darkest Dream appeared on Roll20, and I offered my assistance regarding Fantasy Grounds, I was already hooked. I haven't felt such passion, such dedication to the campaign world since the late 90s. And I'm not the only one. Look at this fantastic community. With what enthusiasm is posted on Facebook. That's love. That's family. You have truly created greatness. At a time that couldn't have been more inconvenient, you've gathered a small band of gooey-infected people and they've spread the word of the goo. The goo bearers. You not only continue to shape the world of Xia, but you infected others. Just look at the numbers on Facebook. You know, even often streamed or long established publishers sometimes don't have more likes, subscribers, or members in their groups. That's a great achievement in a time of trouble. And what pleases me much, much more, in a time that has divided society in more than one way at once, Gooey Cube has united the most diverse people, and that too is family. Dear Papa Smurf, Goo, excuse me. Thank you for more than I can put into words, for more than I am able to put down in writing. So I'll keep it short and speak on behalf of many who have walked a path similar to mine. Thank you so much for your friendship. And thank you so much for the most wonderful world that my players and I have been allowed to walk on.
Well, Ben, thank you, my friend. I mean, this is the crazy thing. We've got people all over the world, and it's just amazing. Of course, that image is Stan Filan, and there's some marvelous tale about Stan in the Essenverd, and actually Stan gets to sort of introduce the book, and I want you to know this. If you've done portraits and you haven't kind of appeared yet, you will, you will. I've got plans for you all. So, but Ben, from the heart, my friend, truly, I so appreciate your creativity and your funness and the chats we've had and your encouragement of others and and of course all you crazy Godsward people. There's all this wonderful group that helped make Darkenhaven really interesting and it's just I think that city is just going to be amazing and I just I'm never speechless, as Cameron Mandy will tell you, but I'm breathless. Anyway, thank you, my friends, so much. Thank you, Ben, and I'm excited to see this journey, and I thank you for this wonderful surprise. Actually, you don't know, I've been working really late hours and not sleeping very much to make sure we try to get out as much of this material as possible, but still get it out really well. And I appreciate all your graciousness at us being a little late and still not being mad at us and encouraging. I get all these emails. Don't worry about it. We are used to this, and the stuff you've already sent is great. And this kind of stuff, it lifts you up. When you're feeling badly, because Cameron Manny will tell you I don't at all like letting people down. But I do think most people, when they do Kickstarters and promise a 250-page book, don't end up making a 350 and a 390-page book. So,
you go too big.
And it's Alexander's fault that chapter 4 was almost too big for the box.
I know. We gotta scale it back a bit so that we can get some sleep, but still produce quality materials, if you know what I'm saying. But listen, I want to give a few more shout outs to Omnitoast, who just joined us. Yes. And Michael Crawford was trying to comment, but we could not quite get it to work. But I know he was sending you a lot of good thoughts and a lot of good vibes. And yeah, you all make this fun for us. So we want to also say thank you to you because, I don't even know what we would have done if we hadn't found the community that we did. So I don't know that this would still be going, to be honest. I can't imagine that it definitely would not be what it is right now if we hadn't have found all of you. So yeah.
Yeah, and if you stick around long enough and you do a portrait, you're almost sure to get one of Harry's minis too, We are so blessed with Harry's artwork, it's just, and it's unbelievable. It's just, let's see what happens, let's go into 2022 and keep a good thought, right? Let us see if we can keep emerging, because 2020 was a little tough on a lot of us, and 2021 got a little better, but it still was a little tough, So hopefully we will continue forward and enjoy all these things that we are doing together. So
absolutely,
Cameron Mandy, I thank you for this too. So you and Michelle this was your goofy ideas.
So Michelle it was Michelle's idea. I can't take credit for the idea at all. And then it was just orchestrating it, and Elle helped a lot, and Lolo put together the poster. And so, yeah, it was definitely a group. And then everyone sent their signatures. It was really a group effort. Everyone sent their videos. And so, yeah, this was definitely a Gooey Contributors Guild special. So, yeah, so thank you all so much for making this such a special night. I put this in the comments, but in the background, like during all these videos, I could see Alphinius like. So definitely I can tell this touched Alphinius's heart, and I think he definitely needed it. Given how much he's been working and how hard he's been pushing. So thank you all so much.
It did. Yeah. Well done. If that was your objective, to make the old man.
Oh, and Casey, I'm sorry, Lady Hawk is right. Casey also, because you have to think this was supposed to be a Gen Con thing. So Casey had also contributed greatly to this. So thank you, Casey, as well. So, and thank you, everyone. So, yeah.
Well, much love, my friends. Let us just, continue on this sticky road and see what happens, and I really want to encourage you, just don't be afraid. If you think I can't write, you can. Don't be afraid to put an idea out. And I just appreciate y'all, and let us dance this dance together for a while and kind of see where we end up, and thank you for this marvelous time tonight. This is wonderful. Wonderful.
Well, we're going to sign off. Thank you all for sticking with us. We love you. Have a good night.
Good night, my friends.